Okay, backing track time. I've been saying I was going to make a backing track, so here's what I. Now that's what we're going to create right here. Pretty much I'm just going to do it over again, but I want to tell you this. Listen, that's a start. I'm going to start it again. Listen, and listen carefully, because when you use a looper pedal, you've got to listen for that first beat. Now, what did I do there? I struck my first beat at the same instant my foot hit the activation of the looper pedal. In other words, I stomped at the same time I strummed with my pick. You've got to do that. If you're not doing that, if you haven't got that concept about it, you've got to strike both at the same time. And that's going to make you hesitate. But I promise you, that hesitation, it will eventually go from a closed fist to an open hand, and it'll grab hold of you, and it'll pull it into your mind. It will just do it. But that's what we got to do here. So let me clean the looper pedal. Now what you do is when you pause your looper pedal and you want to try something else, you think you're starting it over, but what you do is you pause your looper pedal, then you depress the pedal and hold it, and the light will flash red. See how it started out? Well, the light was green, then it started flashing, and it turned flashing red. Had I had more than one loop going there, if I'd played along with it again, overdub, well, you would have had to clear that too. Okay, so let's see if we can come down on the same beat. And now, where you end at is when you think you're getting ready to hit. You've got to know. When you know you're going to hit your first beat to finish, to start the song over again, that's when you stomp the box, and that's as you starting to come down with your hand to go across the strings. So it's the exact opposite of the way you start out, by striking and stomping right before you strike. So it's stop right before you strike, and start right as you strike. And see listen to it and see if you can, well, I've already wiped it, but you'll see what I'm saying. I've gotten into the habit of where I don't play through past the point I stop, so when you see me stop playing, you'll know the loop is taken over. Okay. Oh, I'm a long-winded one, aren't I? Okay. Now where I stopped that was where I completed my loop. Now let's listen to that and see if we can tell where the loop starts and stops. When I start the loop, it's of course going to start on the first note that it recorded. We'll just take that for granted, okay? Did you hear it? Did you hear that shika? I did that instead of trying to do it perfectly. That's just what happens. Now we're gonna take a trip down south, if we can make it that far. Okay, now you're seeing all my clutter, but this is the pedal here. Apologize for the light, but it is what it is. Okay, now when I push the pedal down, you're going to see there's going to be a circular dial of lights, and each LED stands for a portion of the time that is allotted for the full circle to occur. So here we go. Dial for volume. But anyway, that is how I go about doing my thing with the looper pedal. It's so cool, you know. I just started doing this back in April of last year. I wished I'd have started doing it when I was 5 instead of dang 67. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. I've led a reasonably good life compared to the billions of other souls on this planet. The poorest person in the United States has got it better than a whole lot of people. And most of them are mentally ill, and they don't know how to treat them. I'm sure the way they talk about lobotomies and such. Well, I'm not going to get into politics. That's how I do it, folks. If you learned anything, like, subscribe if you want to. I'm trying to keep everybody abreast of what you can do if you try. I'd like others to take it on too. I mean, 9 months on an electric guitar. I know a little bit about a banjo. I just applied it to the guitar, and it's not much applicable. I'll tell you. All right. Arrivederci, hasta la vista, and we'll see you next time.